Hello and welcome. You're watching Property It's Hot. Today we're focusing on Noida, one of the fastest growing suburbs of Delhi. With rapidly expanding infrastructure and planned development, Noida is ready to take center stage as the place to be in the national capital region. Little wonder then, industries are flocking to Noida, its population is expanding and the social infrastructure is fast developing. Ashutosh Sinha tells you what's the talk of the town in Noida.
Wide roads at Noida, inviting residents to the Delhi neighborhood that is taking shape. Much of the wide open field along the expressway will see housing units develop over the next few years, an opportunity that the realtors are looking to cash in. While Gurgaon's infrastructure had taken the lead, Noida is now fast catching up and it could soon upstage its better-known rival.
The importance of any residential area or any habitat as such around Delhi depends on its connectivity to Delhi. The infrastructure as such in Noida or the connectivity to Noida is much stronger and much better than what you get in Gurgaon or Faridabad. Faridabad, of course, has become slightly better by the provision of the flyovers and all, but still I would say that Noida is still the best connected area to Delhi.
Everybody looks up to Noida as connectivity. When it comes to connectivity to Gurgaon or any other region, we always treat that Noida has got the best connectivity. Although with the expressway, Gurgaon is improving, but at the moment the infrastructure and connectivity to Noida is the best.
Metro has been driving the big change for Noida as the work is in progress, the second track. Delhi Metro wants to extend the connectivity of the existing track till Sector 62, for which the detailed project report has already been submitted in March. A final decision on extending the corridor by 6.6 kilometers and adding 6 new stations is to be taken by the UP government. The second stretch in Noida, the 3.5 kilometer elevated corridor between Kalindi Kunj and Botanical Garden, is also in the works. It is part of the 36.5 kilometer track between Botanical Garden and Janakpuri and will have 2 stations at Noida. It will also see the first interchange station in the national capital region.
People who are working in Gurgaon or Delhi are now can actually reach Noida very easily within half an hour, 45 minutes to be max even from Gurgaon.
Persons who lives in Noida and want to work in the part of the South Delhi or the part of North Delhi, so travelling time is very less due to this metro connectivity.
With better roads and metro spreading their wings, the improved connectivity with Delhi is driving industry to Noida too. Realty companies have announced the launch of 1.6 lakh housing units at Noida. With the expected boom in population, it is the non-polluting industries which are making a beeline for the satellite city. IT companies like Birlasoft, Cadence, Adobe, TCS, ST Microelectronics, Polaris and R Systems, besides consumer electronic companies like Panasonic, LG, Samsung, Federal.
The IT industry, which is the backbone of the Indian growth story as such, is now maturing and looking for an option where they can reduce the cost of operations. The cost of operations beyond the human cost. And that's where the key thing which comes into the picture, where the cost of operation as a real estate, cost of the operation as an infrastructure cost. For example, time in commuting of their employees and therefore overtime paid to them. Now, this is all available in Noida at much lesser price than the competitive market, either in Delhi or in Gurgaon or any other comparable area in NCR.
For toddlers like these, there are a number of educational institutions that are making Noida their home, expecting a further surge in enrollment. With 236 new residential projects planned for Noida, according to Prop Equity data, there may be room for several more. There are several reputed schools here, like Delhi Public School, PJ, Cambridge, Army Public School, Ketan Public School, Vishwabharati and Somerville, among several others, which have already been in operations over the last few years.
Like Greater Noida is a very big hub of educational institutions. Those after 12, there were lots of engineering colleges, graduation, post-graduation. They have got all the colleges. That's the best part of, you can say, Noida and Greater Noida. You won't find this kind of education system in whole of the NCR.
Noida's healthcare services also at par with those being offered in the National Capital Region. The country's biggest healthcare networks, Fortis and Max, have a strong presence in Noida and are conveniently located.
The hospitals are good in number, and one thing which is very good in Noida or Greater Noida is that every habitat or every population has a good hospital, whether a government establishment or a private establishment nearby.
Experts say that given the strong growth being seen in the region, it is the preferred destination for investments for a large part of the people from Uttar Pradesh.
People who are from east of Lucknow, they're investing in Lucknow, but around west of the Lucknow, the entire UP belt, if they have to look upon as an investment option as a city, they look Noida as an option.
With robust industry and a rapidly expanding population, Noida could just see the realty boom that propelled Gurgaon to be the hottest destination for investors. It might still not be late for those who have missed the bus so far. In New Delhi, Ashutosh Sinha, NDTV Report.